Thank you, Spirit. Hello, welcome back to Spiritual Warrior. I am here doing the 12 zodiac sign readings for the month of June. This reading will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and it'll be a general read. It's not going to fit with everybody, so take what fits your situation, leave what does not, and do not get hung up on the gender of the cards, as we all have male and female energy within us. Also, readings aren't set in stone. We all have free will to change or to pursue things as we see fit. So if it's an outcome that's not desirable for you, then you can do things to change the situation. Or if it's something that is desirable, make sure that you're staying on track and implementing the things that will bring that to fruition. So Leo, while I was in the meditation connecting to the energy, the first thing I heard was, why are you scared? You have the strength to get through this. And then I saw Leo kind of like, the lion, like kind of like fighting things off and then trying to like get away. So it almost felt like you could be avoiding something, or something feels really like heavy and you don't think that you can really overcome it, but you have the strength to do so, which is what I heard. So let's see what comes out for you. That could be just for somebody specific that I was picking up on, or it could be like the general energy for you guys, but let's see. I will be doing one card for you from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, and then doing the Celtic Cross spread reading with the Shadowscapes Tarot for you guys. Please give me one card for Leo. So at the bottom we have the Ace of Fire, so brand new, passionate beginning, taking action, creative energy. And then this we have here is we have the Three of Fire here for you, Leo. So this is all about kind of walking away and doing things your own way. So it's kind of interesting that I saw in my meditation Leo kind of like fighting things off and then running away. Maybe you're trying to fight off things that were holding you back and you're about to propel forward. And it's kind of speaking of not being afraid of, then like something new that you can't see. So this is action, implementation, exploration, expression, energy, hard work, sacrifice, and imitation. So the phrases: necessary sacrifice, experiment, practice, and refine, avoid copying those who inspire, step out into the great unknown and trust, put your objectives first, avoid cutting corners, pay attention to details, and have you lost your direction? So do you have an idea or creative venture that you would like to implement? The Three of Fire represents the necessary sacrifice that may be required when we act on our goals and objectives. Okay, so this is really about doing things in your own new way, like stepping out of your comfort zone, and like maybe you have an idea to do something and you've seen other people do it, but this is like about you needing to do it your own way. And it also says the Three of Fire lets you know that now is also a good time to explore and experiment on a practical level. Use your hands and mind to practice, hone, and refine your skills or abilities so that what you create and do will always be something crafted to the best of your abilities and be a true reflection of your passion and dedication. Yeah, I feel like this is really about stepping out of your comfort zone, you know? To implement those new ideas requires sacrifice, commitment, and dedication. It means stepping away from what is tried and trusted, safe and secure, and stepping out into the unknown with an almost blind faith and commitment. It means putting the objective first and turning away from everything that distracts or might prevent it from being achieved. It means working hard and not cutting corners in order to speed up the process. It means knowing that what you create will only equal what you have invested and what you are willing to invest. Okay, so this is kind of making sense to me as far as like what I saw. It was like you're kind of afraid, maybe some of you, but they're saying there's no need for you to be afraid because you have the courage and the strength to get through this. And then it was like I saw like tons of obstacles coming your way and like the line kind of like fighting them off and then kind of going, like getting past them and then really going. So, you know, I think that's a good sign in terms of you having the strength and being able to like fight off distractions or fight off things that are not good for you so that you can continue on the path to achieving whatever it is that you want. Okay, so let's get into the Celtic Cross spread reading for you, Leo. This is the same one that I did for last month. Gives a lot of information about any situation. Okay. Spirit, please give me a Celtic Cross spread Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Pentacles, and this is a very slow, methodical energy. It's like taking slow, deliberate steps towards a goal slowly because you're really serious about it. And this is someone who's taking their time because it's important to them. And they want to come the right way so that it lasts. Okay, so you, the first card out is you, and this card represents you. We have the High Priestess here, Leo. So this is all about listening to your intuition. Really follow the signs of your intuition. Connect to your heart so that you can hear the communication between your mind and your heart, so that you know what's for you, what's for and what's not for you. I'm also feeling like more wisdom and knowledge coming in to make you feel more secure once you connect to your higher self, your intuition, your inner being. Because it will communicate with you always. You just have to really get quiet and listen. The next card out is the Crossing, and it indicates the conflict in the situation. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups. What I'm feeling with this is for some of you, maybe there's a little bit too much partying or drinking going on. Sometimes we can do this when we feel a lot because it helps us to suppress the really heavy emotions that we're feeling. And another thing that I'm getting from this is there's a lot of people around you maybe distracting you from your goals or things that you need to be doing. Also, like, maybe there's lots of people coming in being like, oh, you should do it this way, you should do it that way. Just trying to help, but it's not helping you. It's really confusing you more. I just feel like there's a lot going on around you, distracting you. The next card out we have is the Foundation, and this illustrates the basis or foundation of this situation. We have another 3. The Three of Swords is here, so this is like heartbreak and sorrow and sadness. Feels like you went went through something really heavy. You know, this is also like betrayal too. You know, maybe for some of you, if you resonated with that drinking part, maybe that's why that's coming in for you, because, you know, you felt something really heavy, this sad heartbreak that you experienced, and it's kind of, to some people, it's easier to just drown our sorrows in alcohol and not pay attention to them than to really look at them, because then the pain comes up really strong and you have to really look at it to transmute it. Like, you know, you have to look at it, understand it, sit with it, you know, to transmute that. The next card out is past. This shows influence from the past. And, you know, another thing with this Three of Swords, maybe you're just like not happy with your life and you went through something really hard and painful in the past, and you're really ready to like put that behind you and start fresh and start new, and you want a new life for yourself. The past, this card shows the influence from the past that is affecting the present situation. Yeah, okay, so the Tower, something huge happened, some big change happened. I feel like it might not have been good, or it may have felt really painful, but it's really for your benefit to get you moving in a new direction that will be better for you. The next card out we have is the immediate future, and this card illustrates what is likely to happen next. Oh, wow. So you're being gifted an opportunity here, Leo. This is the Page of Pentacles. This is also like good news coming in, but it's like you have the opportunity to take action on something in a new way. You know, maybe learn something new and apply yourself in a new way. Also, with that ball of light in her hand, it talks about like that's the spark, the new opportunity being given to you, and you can, it will become whatever it will become depending on what kind of action or work you put in towards it. So it's like this is just a little flame, but you can make it huge or let it die out if you want. So I feel like the immediate future here is like there's an opportunity for you to do things in a new way and really to build your foundation. So maybe learning something new or working on crafting something new, like with your hands, like if you work with your hands maybe, and maybe learning more about what it is that you want to do. The next card out is the Crown, and it represents the outcome you desire most in the situation. So we have the Moon here, and you know, usually this is fears and anxieties, but what I'm getting with this was what you want most is like you want the illusions to be gone, you know, because the Moon is about like intuitive abilities and going into the darkness, into your subconscious darkness, basically, to be illuminated to what is there that you didn't know was there. So like the Moon can be fears and illusions and anxieties, and I feel like what you want, what I'm feeling from this is like, maybe for some of you this is very in particular for some of you, but like you want to strengthen your intuitive abilities. But on a general level, for most of you, I feel like you want the illusions and the darkness to be gone. You just want the light to come in and really shine a light on things that are hidden. The next card out is yourself, and this is your self-image and how you see yourself in the present situation. Who else was this? Gemini, I think, had this in the same spot. We have the Ten of Cups. So happy, contented life. This is like happiness and contentment on every level. So like home, career, with your family, loved ones, friends. To me, it feels like there's a new love of self and a new love for your life, like a new love of life. And obviously also some of you could just be, this could be like maybe a new relationship that you're in, or a long-term relationship that's helping you to feel really contented. I honestly feel like it's like what I'm getting mostly is like a new love for yourself and for your life and for making your life what you want it to be, if that makes sense. Like you have a new a new love for your life and for making it what you want. I feel like I'm not saying what it is that I'm trying to get across. Like you're happy about your life now, even though it's not perfect, but you're willing and ready to really take action and make it what you want it. Okay, so the next card out we have is the environment, and it represents the influences of those around you, and it can show how others see you in a situation. This card keeps coming out today. So busy. We have the Two of Pentacles here, juggling a lot, having a lot on your plate to balance. Sometimes this card is about going back and forth on a decision, not being able to make it, and like really like, oh, but I feel like there's just a lot going on around you because you've come into this new awareness of something. So now you're like, with that love here of like life and making it what you want, like you have to take action towards it, and like that you got to do something new, and so it just feels like there's a lot happening around you. Okay, so the next is hopes and fears, indicates either what you hope for or fear most. And so, what we have here is the Seven of Pentacles, and I feel like this is like a worry of, not knowing if the effort that you put in is going to bring anything back to you. I feel obviously that's what you hope for and fear for, because the Seven of Pentacles is about like putting in a lot of effort and hard work towards something and seeing it come to fruition and like being rewarded or something returning to you for your effort and hard work. And the outcome we have, which is what's likely to happen next. Interesting. A lot of the same cards showing up today. We have the Hermit. So that lion I saw in my meditation going off, like kind of beating those obstacles in front and then like leaving and running away and being alone, like I feel like you're going to come into a new understanding of yourself, Leo. Especially if the conflict really is lots of distractions around you, or like maybe substance abuse issues coming into play. I feel like you're kind of seeing how that has affected you, and you're seeing like, okay, I'm not happy with this. Distractions or substances, whatever this is for you, or maybe it's just letting people come in and like persuade you to like go a different way off of your own direction. And again, like, okay, so how this card talked about not doing things like other people have done them, that was like one of the things I was picking up, like people around you being like, oh, do it like this, or you should do this, or you should do this. I feel like you're kind of realizing like, okay, however that whatever aspect of what I was picking up on resonated for you, I feel like you're like realizing that, and you're like, okay, there's an opportunity for me to do something new and let all of these fears and illusions fall away, and really come into understanding of other things and let go of whatever this huge like heartbreak was for you, so that you can come into a new, happy, contented life and really pursue that for yourself. Yeah, and it's like you're going to be ready, willing, and able to put in the hard work, even if it's going to take you a while to get there. It's really good. Yeah, okay, so I was just clarifying the Three of Cups, that conflict, and at the bottom we have the Ten of Wands, so like lots of heavy burdens on your back. And then the Tower came out again. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever this was, this Tower moment that happened that was probably kind of tough, was for your benefit, Leo. It's for your ultimate new beginning and a stable foundation. It's like there was stuff happening that was not good for you and it needed to go. Whether that was like listening to too many people or like too many distractions or overindulging in substances to ignore what was going on. It's like that needed to come out. Why is the Tower here? Okay, so yeah. This came out in reverse. Wait, is this reversed? I'm not holding it like that. Okay. Yeah, so give me just a moment, Leo. I want some more time on this. I'm getting a lot, so just give me a sec. Okay, thank you. I was getting a lot, so I really just wanted to take my time in getting the message. So the Three of Cups came out again, but in reverse when I was clarifying the Tower now. So, and then we have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So this is really showing me that there was either like some overindulgence of, like I said, you know, substances or partying, or like, you know, disruption, gossip, and like distraction from social interactions. But with the Devil here, I really feel like for some of you, this may have been like partying too much or just overindulging in celebrating too much, or and like not working on your foundation and things that are healthy for you, if that makes sense. Let me just see if anything else flipped. I don't think so. Oh, yep. Okay. All right. So what I was just clarifying was the foundation, which was that Three of Swords, that sorrow, that heartbreak. And we had the Ace of Wands come out reversed. And then we have the Lovers are at the bottom, so this could be a romantic situation or just like a decision that was needed. But it kind of seems like romantic a little bit because we had come out the King and Queen of Swords popped out with this Three of Swords. So we have that, the Nine of Cups, and then the Ace of Swords came out reversed. So it just feels like there was maybe a relationship that you thought was like gonna go the long haul, and maybe something was said that was very hurtful. But with the Nine of Cups here, which is like your wish fulfillment, it's like you thought that this was your wish fulfillment, and then you realize like, oh, this is definitely not it. Especially with like the way in the cards, the king and queen are like looking away from each other. It just feels like there was like a connection here that maybe someone thought was like a good one and it was their wish fulfillment, but there was no clarity and maybe the communication was off. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, so I was just clarifying the High Priestess, and then we have the Five of Swords came out. So that's like a battle that you have won, but it's really like, at what cost did you win this fight? I feel like you're realizing that that was standing in the way of your contented, happy home life. We have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's like this was a conflict that maybe you won in the long run, but it really at the detriment of something else. Ooh. Yeah, so when I was picking up the moon, it was like you want the illusions to be gone or something that you couldn't see. We have the King of Cups that showed up. So the King of Cups is somebody who's very emotional and supportive and loving, but doesn't divulge everything that's within his heart or within his emotions. And it feels like something wasn't being spoken, something wasn't being said, and you really just want things to be revealed. Page of Pentacles, please. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I just clarified the Page of Pentacles, that immediate future, the new opportunity I was picking up on, or like, good news. And, in this particular deck, the Page of Pentacles is about taking the opportunity and making it something for yourself. And it really, whatever will come depends on how much effort you put into it. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool, new beginnings, and then we have the Hangman, and the Hermit again is here. So with this, it's like you're kind of realizing that maybe going out on your own and a new beginning is what is best for you. It's like with the Hangman here, like you've awakened to a new perspective, and now you're ready to kind of go off on your own and search for more self-discovery, and you're ready for a new beginning, because whatever this was in the past was really hurtful, and it seems like you really thought it was your wish fulfillment, and then you realize like actually it wasn't. Aw. So the Fool peeking out again. Yeah, there's an opportunity for you to make a decision to put down the past, put down these burdens, and really go after a happier life for yourself, Leo. Okay. I think I just saw, yeah. Okay, so let's see. All right. Okay, so we have victory at the bottom of the deck. And then we had the Two of Wands reversed and the Seven of Swords. And Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands. And so what I'm feeling with this is like there's victory here for you if you can free yourself from this self-deception, whatever this was that was plaguing you, keeping you here in this sadness, and make a decision. So the Two of Wands is about, it's like my should I stay or should I go card. Like this is about like really trying to decide if you want to take the chance and the risk of going after something that you want, or if you want to stay safe in your comfort zone. I feel like if you do that, you're going to be deceiving yourself. I feel like that's where you're going to have disappointments if you don't make a decision and you don't really move forward. It's going to keep you in a self-deceptive energy. But your victory is if you move forward, because you have the Ace of Wands here, taking action really quickly, and then the Ten of Cups. So, you know, especially with the Hermit, it's like continue on your journey to whatever this is by yourself and release the old heartbreak and whatever that huge change was that happened in your life that really shook you. It happened for a reason, to move you in a new direction. You're being moved in a new direction. And I think the way there is self-introspection and really putting yourself first and like listening to your higher self, because you know we have some movement cards here, and I really feel like there was an old connection that was really holding you back, and you're on your way to a new connection. If you can release yourself and really start on your own path, that person will come in eventually, but you have to put yourself first. So Leo, those are my messages for you for the month of June 2021. Remember, don't be afraid. Go out on your own. Take action in your own way. Don't let anybody else tell you that you can't or that you should do it in their way. This is really about you. So remember that. All right, Leo, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in July. Take care.